I had an issue today, and I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna go ahead and talk about it. So the issue today is taking risks. Let's say you're trying to um, have some kind of advance on a business, make a choice on something involving a relationship, choice involving something regarding your health. That is a risk. The first thing I'm going to tell you to do is identify your fears. What's at risk? What's at risk? And whatever is at risk when you make that choice, here's the thing that you have to make a decision on. And whatever is surrounding that is whatever is at risk. So what is at risk? What are your fears? Let's say you're making a choice regarding a career. Is there a financial risk? Is there an emotional risk? Is there possible social risk? Let's say the job is out of state. That involves a social risk. That involves a financial risk. Possible emotions involved if you're moving away from a loved one. So there's a lot of things that you have to take into account whenever you make a big decision. But when you realize what is the risk and then what the benefit is on it, see what is outweighing at that point. What is stopping you? And that goes again with the fears. What is stopping you? But what's stopping you from making the decision? But it may not be things that you are necessarily afraid of. It may just be something that requires more thought, like it's something that is an unknown. It's not that you're afraid of it, it's just that you don't know about it. You have to identify everything. Why is this choice important to you? Let's say you want to move up as far as your status in your relationship. Like, let's say you just got proposed to. Why is this choice important to you? Do you want to move up in that level? Do you not want to move up in that level? What makes each choice important to you? And then move forward with that. Whether it's revolving your career, your relationship, with your health, you need to make sure that your needs and your desires are a priority. Let's say, let's go back to the proposal. What are you needing in this relationship? What are you wanting in this relationship? If you're wanting the commitment, if you're wanting freedom, whatever you're wanting, you need to realize what you're wanting in the situation. And you need to realize what you're needing in the situation and then move forward. If that isn't what you need, see if there's another way to go about, the proposal. Put it on hold. Say, I'm not trying to stop our relationship. I just really need to just, be us right now. I'm not trying to make any kind of legal changes because, every choice that you're making, you have to be able to think it through. If you're not able to think it through, then you need to stop for a second until you can. That's the end of it. Because your needs and your desires are a priority. If your needs and desires are not seen as a priority to that person, then you really need to rethink why you're with that person as far as relationships are concerned. But there are other risks that we take in life. There are a multitude of ways to get things done. If you're needing to move up in your career, there are a multitude of ways to get that done. If you're needing to feel a little bit healthier, if you're needing to make a change with your health, if it's a minor risk, if it's a minor change, then there are a multitude of ways to get it done. And this is me speaking from a vantage point of having anxiety as one of my symptoms with multiple sclerosis. I have anxiety issues all the time, so I can speak on how anxiety works with you and screws with you all the time. It makes everything look like insane and like you have to do this or you can't do that, or something horrible is going to happen. Oh my god. But that's how anxiety is. And if you focus on the anxiety of the situation, you're not going to see the reality. So don't focus on the choice itself as it being the only reality, because there are a lot of things and a lot of ways to get things done. And the beauty of this world is that we have so many innovations happening every day. So research. Do your research, and as much as you can, because I know that sometimes in risks there are deadlines, but again, keep your needs and desires a priority because you're the one making the choice. If it's you and somebody else making the choice, such as you and your husband, you and your spouse, you and your partner, if it's y'all two making the choice, or you making the choice for your child, then make sure that their needs and desires are a priority as well. Let's say you're making a choice, and someone keeps butting in, putting their 2 cents in, trying to say that you need to go this way, you need to go that way, whatever. Guess what? You're the one making the choice, not them. The outside, your environment and your peers really have no bearing on you making that choice. Here's another example. Deciding if you want to enlist in the military. That's another risky choice. You don't know if after boot camp or anything that something's going to happen to you when you're in the military. But you need to realize what's important to you, what are priorities to you, and you need to understand where people are coming from when they're saying what they want to, as far as what they feel, as far as your choice. But that's it. They can say their feelings, and that's it. They don't need to be involved in making that decision unless they are directly involved in that decision. At the end of the day, when you make that choice and you make a conscious decision based on that risk, and here's another thing, don't get upset at you making that choice. If something happens and it turns out negative, okay. At least you know you did what you thought was best. There's no reason to feel regret. There's only just, now I know. Okay, now I know. If it doesn't go the way that you thought it would, okay, it didn't go the way that I thought it would. Just stuff to know for next time. You can't really beat yourself up about it. That's not going to make anything any better. You're just going to feel crappy. Then you're going to, have more health issues, more financial issues. There's no reason to do that. Thank you guys so much for looking at my page, and you guys have a wonderful rest of your day. Bye.